Hello. Oh. Hi. Hi. Oh, what is that? Is that like a little baby dragon? Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh. We had a little misunderstanding. Don't be so hungry for war, y'all. Oh my god, who are these kids? Oh, shade. Hello. Welcome back. Today we're getting into House of the Dragon, episode 3 from season 2. A quick reminder that if you want to skip straight to the react, totally cool. There are descriptions and titles in the description below. I said descriptions or titles. Descriptions and timestamps in the description below. LOL. Anyway, last episode, A Son for a Son. No, that's the first episode. Goodness gracious. Rhaenyra the Cruel. Episode 2, the crazy PR campaign that did not go right, and the assassination attempt on Rhaenyra. Ooh, and Eric versus Eric fight was interesting, fun, well-paced episode in my opinion. This episode is called The Burning Mill. I have no idea what that implies or possibly alludes to, but we'll find out. With today's episode, I will be drinking this beer. This is a fun one. This is Ube Coconut Haze from one of my favorite local breweries called Goal out here in San Diego. They have Ube Haze that I've had before, and this is their coconut variant. And yeah, it has Citra hops, ube, and coconut. And I was gonna see if there's, oh yeah, the percentages on here. It's a 6.7% IPA. Let's open her up. Trying to do it right by the mic so you get that nice pop sound. All right, and then I'll try do my best to pour it so you can see. Okay, and yes, it is purple, naturally purple for the ube, everyone. Yay. I'm gonna do like a little more than half, but not the full. We don't need the full right now. But anyway, cheers! Kampai! Let's give it a try. I like this one a lot. Yes, it's an IPA that's a little sweet, but it's not sickeningly sweet. It's just kind of like a hint of that coconut and ube flavor, which I think is really fun. I'm gonna enjoy that while getting into the show. So without further ado, let's get into it. Ooh, where are we?
I didn't get that thing up.
Well enough for killing Blackwoods.
Blackwoods, huh?
Put the boundary stones back. Oh, did they move themselves then? Just rolled their way over so Bracken cows can fill their bellies on Blackwood grass?
The assize at River.
The assize. This is our land.
Oh my god, who are these kids?
It's Brackenland.
Brackenland?
Babe killer.
What did you say?
Oh, he called you a baby killer.
Your false queen Rhaenyra is a kinslayer.
Your uncle declared for Aegon, did he?
Oh, so we're seeing the fallout of like who you have allegiance to.
Aegon Targaryen is no true king.
Oh, uh-oh.
Just as you are no true knight. You're both raven.
Uh-oh.
You wouldn't dare.
Oh, he might. Oh. Dang. Yo. Whoa, it's a freaking slaughter. That's insane. That's insane. Whoa.
He is the basest of villains.
Oh.
He
Eric
sullies the
and
grave of
Eric.
his brother.
I cannot fault him for keeping his oath.
And what of those who sent him?
Oh, kiddo. Mama's gotta think. and not act impulsively like all the other men in this show.
Otto Hightower would never have allowed this.
Soon they will not even remember what it was that began the war in the first place. That is easy enough. They usurped my throne. That is one answer. Or was it when the child was beheaded?
Oh.
Or when Aemond killed Luke? Or when Luke took Aemon's eye?
See, this is what happens. Oh. Excuse the pupper barking.
There may be another way. Alicent Hightower. When last we met, Alicent said I would make a fine queen. She came to me in the hours after your Lord Father's death. She knows war is coming. There is no war so hateful to the gods as a war between kin.
Interesting. They really don't like kings slaying. Kin slaying?
War between dragons.
Oh.
I do not believe she wants it. She sent a raven. I do not care to read her message.
Oh.
What she did is not her, but the men around her who seek bloodshed. She permitted it.
Oh, gosh.
As you permitted the murder of a little boy in his bed.
Oh, she's got a point. She's like, but I would never. Oh, and Alicent
is in King's Landing. Her son sits my throne.
Which is kind of bull.
There is nothing more to be said.
Is all well, Lord Hand?
You know,
Only they'll be waiting.
just having some deep thought and struggle internally.
Been tidings and
What are you doing? Just kidding. I know he's the hand. But he is
Good morning,
kind of
Your
late.
Grace, my lords. Forgive my lateness. You've appointed new knights to the Kingsguard, Your Grace.
To replace those we lost.
The last one needlessly, some might say.
Oh, shade.
he failed because the scheme was rash.
Perhaps, Your Grace, but we cannot all hide in our castles waiting for war to come to us.
As now it surely will.
Oh, they're gonna have a little lovers spat over this.
House Bracken took it upon themselves to attack the Blackwoods, who declared for the Pretender. Lord Samuel Blackwood himself is slain.
Good. First blood in our name.
Both sides took heavy losses, Your Grace.
Yeah, you're not thinking.
It's no true war.
Call it what you will. I call it war. And so will Dragonstone. What are we going to do about it?
We send a raven to Lord Tully. These houses are his vassals, are they not?
Lord Grover Tully is a flaccid old fool who couldn't control his cock and a cunning.
This council must rediscover the discipline it lately had if it's to be of any use.
The Riverlands are the key to the war. Harrenhal is the key to the Riverlands. I will ride out with those I can muster here, men I know, men I've trained. Speed is my ally. I will turn the Crown land houses who declared for Rhaenyra to our cause. We will add their numbers to our own and then turn west, where I will...
Little Val Kilmer move.
So impatient to ride with so few men. Bold scheme indeed.
Well, the gods favor the bold.
They did not favour Sir Eric.
Hey, fortune favors the bold. Or something. Pliny the Elder.
And you'll take Aemond and Vhagar.
Vhagar will remain here to defend the city.
Good. To war, then.
Don't be so hungry for war, y'all.
We will be more like to encounter one if we field one of our own.
That is precisely why you must remain, brother. It's a brave thought, but we cannot risk your loss.
I'm as fearsome as any of them.
Oh, we know. Yeah, Alicent has, like, no control. Oh, the scar on her neck. Crazy.
I was told you turned back from your ship to bring warning.
I was not believed at first.
You saved my life.
Yeah.
What is the life of a queen worth?
You wish to be rewarded.
As I would think you would wish to reward me.
What price would you set?
A place at your court.
Oh.
You said your earnest desire was to flee Westeros.
And you let me go. You showed me grace when you could have withheld it.
Interesting.
One turn for another, then.
I know the workings of the Red Keep and the movements of those who serve there.
Oh, she would be useful.
And what is my worth to you?
I would punish the High Towers for what they have done. But more than that, I know the struggles of the small folk. They will be ruled either by you or by the usurper. And only one of you has shown yourself to be merciful.
I hope you do not confuse mercy with pliancy.
Are they always like this?
Sea Smoke, my late lord husband's dragon.
Maybe he's lonely.
Interesting. She's probably got a better understanding of the dragons than they do.
I've decided to send Joffrey to ward with my cousin, Lady Jane Arryn. She has pledged an army in return for a dragon.
Jane Arryn.
A place of greater safety can be found.
Hello.
And Storm, I want you to go with them.
Hi. Hi. Sit.
When my mother died,
Good boy.
it is
Down.
safer. It breaks my heart to send my boys away, not knowing when I will see them again. I need you to be the mother to them that I cannot. Guard them as a dragon guards her eggs. Make this sacrifice willingly. For all of us.
Your Grace.
Well. Whoa. Who's there? Very spooky.
I'm claiming Harrenhal.
Are you?
Apparently so. I, Sir Simon Strong, Castellan of Harrenhal, pledge fealty to Rhaenyra of House Targaryen, first of her name. Supper is venison with black cabbage and peas, no red currant. Sorry about that.
Good
That
boy.
venison is well aged. Shame to let it waste.
I've survived many a battle. I do not mean to be felled by poison peas.
Yeah.
Poison?
Well, it's an easy way to kill a dragon rider.
If you've not yet surmised, you are welcome here.
Am I?
Larys Strong, he who sits at the false court of Aegon.
Larys Clubfoot is no lord of mine.
Clubfoot, jeez.
He's a scourge upon this castle and this family. So no, you will find no loyalty to Larys Strong here, my prince.
Your Grace.
I'd only assumed that as consort.
Then we are reminded of the perilousness of assumption.
Ooh.
Indeed.
Don't assume.
What then brings you to our corner of the Riverlands?
Harrenhal is the largest castle in the Seven Kingdoms.
It's also, not to be argumentative, in something of a state of disrepair.
There are 40,000 swords in the Riverlands, the largest undeclared host in the realm. Only Harrenhal is of a size enough to garrison them.
You should know that a substantial number of those swords have now declared and are presently at war. Houses Bracken and Blackwood have long detested one another.
Why?
Oh, well, the answer to that is lost in time. Sin begets sin, begets sin. Grover Tully, but he grows frail. It's said that he can no longer speak. Nor seal his bowels.
Oh.
Begging your pardon for the impression.
People should obey their liege lord, whatever his condition. Perhaps the presence of the crown and a dragon will sharpen minds round these parts.
If you are successful, well, when you are successful, what then?
We march on King's Landing and take the throne.
The throne?
It's a big chair, made of swords.
Lord Commander, your host is mustered and ready to march.
Oh. Haircut.
So, Kristen, may I present my brother, Sir Gawain Hightower?
Brother.
Mayhaps, I should say. My Lord Hand.
So, Wayne, welcome to King's Landing.
Gawain. Gawain.
3 long months on the road to find my Lord Father unseated as Hand of the King.
Sir Gawain has volunteered to accompany you into battle. May the Seven guide you and lead you not into shadow and death.
Oh. Gross.
Still no sightings. No men, No horses, no dragons.
Good. Then we must seize the hour and act. The Riverlands are aflame after the Battle of the Burning Mill.
The Battle of the Burning Mill. There we go.
There has been no word from Prince Daemon, Your Grace.
Dragons. Send them all out. Start turning green strongholds to our cause.
Oh, man.
And burn those who resist.
No.
Whoa, dude.
If dragons begin fighting dragons, we invite our own destruction. Fear of it is in itself a weapon. The Greens will make the same calculation.
The value of a sword is not within its scabbard.
Oh, gosh. Got a lot of bloodthirsty people.
We must give Daemon time.
You have witnessed firsthand just how vulnerable you are. Prince Daemon is abroad, and Aegon's factions are enraged at the death of his son.
Perhaps it is time for you to think about secreting yourself somewhere safe.
He proposed to conduct the war in my absence.
It would merely be a precaution.
It would be treason. You are fortunate you took it no further.
Oh. Oh boy.
This council would do well to remember that their queen wears the crown of my grandsire, Jaehaerys the Conciliator, the wisest of Targaryen kings whose reign outlasted every other. Even Aegon the Conqueror's.
Ah, so the wise outlasted the conqueror. Reminder, y'all.
I would fight 100 battles before I went into exile with none but prattling babes.
One of those babes is your heir.
Joffrey, a boy of 6 who knows nothing of the sea. Rhaena, Lord of the Tides. The girl knows nothing of ships, nor even of dragons.
There is Rhaena, or there is Joffrey.
You can teach her. Don't discount her because she's a girl. Come on.
Then we must see our way forward in time.
And if there is no time, we are at war, Corlys. If something were to befall you,
Then it is well that I am a good sailor.
I cannot spare a fighting dragon, but I send what I can. Stormcloud and Tyraxes are small, but they will grow. It is for you to remind Lady Jane of her pledge, and persuade her of the urgency of our need.
It's a lot of pressure for a youngin'.
Tyraxes and Stormcloud are young and vulnerable. These eggs...
Eggies!
...are even more fragile. But should all come to ruin here, you will bear our hope for the future.
Wow, no pressure! No pressure. Man, I wonder how she's doing.
I feel sad about Jaehaerys, but I ought not to, I think. People die all the time, especially babes.
Whoa.
They're so little, so they're taken so easily.
That's super sad. Jeez.
It's a condition of motherhood.
There's not to be gained from it.
It's got a cricket in there.
That horrid procession where the small folk all stared at me. I warrant they thought I had no more right to grief than they do. Surely they lose their babes more than highborn ladies.
Wow, she's pretty wise for a young queen.
Queen and commoner. You have as much claim to grief as anyone. I love Jaehaerys, but my concern has been more for you and what you have endured. Helena,
I forgive you.
What?
For messing around?
I said that I forgive you.
Don't make me say it. And by the way, the fact that you two were canoodling, you know, kind of messed with the protection of the kids. Just saying.
What is your business?
There are rumors that the king readies himself to fly to war.
What is it to you?
Only that I think it would benefit all of us to prevent our king from being brutally slain by our enemies and his body parts scattered to beasts and his court come to ruin. Would you not agree?
Haha.
There are diverse rumors whispered on the streets of your city. One such is that your grace sends his forces to battle, and in his courage and wisdom flies with them. Another is that his grace was outwitted by his councillors and persuaded to fly to war with Sir Criston, so the Queen Alicent may reign in his absence, with Prince Aemond at her side.
Oh, Man, he's just planting little...
Who spreads these lies?
Me.
Not a little,
What matters is that I'm telling you.
unless they are tended.
Tend to them, then.
Do you know what that means?
Lord Laris,
Mm-hmm.
my father always said he had no use for a master of whisperers.
Oh.
And yet, I find myself wanting for one. I should be glad of your talents.
Will you be glad? I don't think so.
Shall we escort you to the dragon pit, Your Grace?
I think mayhaps I shall fly another day.
It does seem wise on reflection.
You could come out with us, my king. Sir Martin has a new squire that wants bedding in.
He's never f***ed a woman.
You're sworn to chastity now.
Of course, Your Grace. Yes, Your Grace.
Don't joke around like that. Oh, what is that? Is that like a little baby dragon?
I've had quite a day of it.
Yeah? Yeah, my darling. One for the flagon, one for yourself. There's a good girl, eh?
Dawnish, are you?
Yes, I am.
Although it said even dawn mourned the passing of my grandsire, is that so?
Who was your grandsire?
They call him the Conciliator.
King Jaehaerys.
I really shouldn't be telling you this.
You are saying you're a Targaryen.
I'm the son of Balon the Brave.
Bastard brother to Prince Daemon.
And the late King Viserys. Uncle to the one true queen, Rhaenyra Targaryen. A dragon seed must watch his own neck when he has no white-cloaked guardsman to do it for him.
You do not look very much like King Viserys. Or Prince Daemon. He speaks truth right enough. Look, you can tell by his hair.
Yeah, I'll tell you who else doesn't have silver hair. The rightful heir to the Iron Throne, my nephew, Prince Jaehaerys Velaryon.
He's your other nephew.
All hail the king!
All hail the king!
Drinks for all!
This night is for you.
You!
Did I tell you I came here as a lad? I know, just a tutor for you, my boy.
Oh my goodness. Whoa. Hey, brother.
Yet you still lie with your very first.
Oh no, don't. Oh, dude. Why is...
Such is the madam's prowess that even now my brother will not sample another.
Yo.
Your squire is welcome to her.
Alright, he's just out there.
As good as another.
Dude, Aemon just had your back, Aegon? That's so messed up. But he thinks he doesn't, so... Is she gonna read it? She has to read it. Rhaenyra, I will... Oh, what did it say?
Sir Gawain, our company is camped back yonder.
On the cold, hard ground, which is why we make for the bull, the tavern.
We march to make the first strike in the name of his grace.
I assure you, my nephew will not begrudge me a night of comfort.
Oh.
We're exposed.
What? Cole?
Get to the
dragons! Oh no, is she gonna get like shot down? I mean, they need a scorpion, but still. Oh, I don't know. I got bad feelings for her. Well, now they really need a drink.
I'm in your debt.
They know we're abroad, they'll be hunting. And we must move under the trees and by cover of dark starting tonight. And no fucking inns.
Sir Kristen Cole. With some half-dozen other knights, I'm sure of it. Perhaps a scout party for a greater army.
The ravens confirm it, Your Grace.
Could you be certain it was Cole from such a great height?
It was not such a great height, Your Grace. You said not to engage, so I didn't. Exactly.
This is why you must act now, Your Grace. Loose the dragons, root Cole out, and burn him.
Oh. What did that note say?
I have heard your arguments. And will consider them.
She's like, let me sleep on that. Good thing you had the sword there. Dude. Who was it?
Always coming and going, aren't you?
Is this young Rhaenyra?
And I have to clean up afterwards.
It is. What the heck? Whoa. Oh man, he's actually feeling some guilt. This is a very messed up dream, dude. Whoa. Who are you?
You will die in this place.
What? She just says it so matter-of-factly.
What do you know of the movements of Alicent Hightower?
Would you take her hostage or kill her outright?
I would speak with her, myself.
Killing her would be easier.
If war can be averted, it is my duty to avert it. I have reason to believe she may be of the same opinion.
Yeah, but she doesn't really have the power here.
I must see her. Face to face.
She is the Queen Dowager. She goes nowhere without many eyes watching her.
I've heard that term before, and now I understand it a little better. Dowager.
But if I'm recognized...
Most folk pay no mind to a woman who has not dressed as a queen. There is one place Alicent goes, outside the castle walls, where you may yet find her alone.
Okay. Does that have to do with religion in the 7? Oh, is that her getup? When I see that getup, all I can think of is shame, shame. Oh boy. Whoa. He planning on using that? Ah, indeed, the 7, which will never not make me think of the boys. Oh.
I must speak with you. If I could cry out, your knights would find me. I would be taken or slain. Though not before I killed you.
Mutually assured destruction?
Oh, I have begun badly. We watched the tourney together, you and I, the day my brother was born.
Yeah, that's true.
We knew even then that men trained up for battle are eager to fight. Blood and glory. I know you do not have that desire within you.
So you've come to surrender then?
No.
I have come to see if we may uncover some path towards peace.
Peace talks.
My dragons are restless, they smell battle. But if you and I may come to terms...
There are no terms now. You have no army. Your allies turn from you and they hear of your depravity. Your hands are bloody to no crime. I could never have imagined you...
The trespass was not mine. I am a mother too, and you have yet to answer for the murder of my son.
I repudiate that act with all my heart.
Of course you do. It's the suffering and death of thousands in order that your feckless son...
Your father changed his mind.
Oh, so you say. And so your father has proclaimed to the realm. I saw the king that night.
He said Aegon.
A right he upheld steadfastly every day of his life after my mother died. You will maintain that his mind was changed in an instant. I will.
What did he say? Say the exact words. Say the exact words. Ah.
My father loved me, Alicent. And I believe he loved you, too.
If she said the exact words, she'd be like, dude, you misunderstood.
So cute.
He changed his mind, Rhaenyra.
What did he say? Ah! Tell her.
I swear this to you, on the memory of my mother.
He said what? Tell me his words.
I pronounce before all gathered in that room that you would make a fine queen. Do you think me capable of such naked deceit?
Okay. No. But what did Father Dearest say? We could get some clarity on this issue.
What did he say?
Thank you! Thank you! Oh my god!
Did he speak my name?
No, he did not. No. What did he say?
He was weary.
Uh-huh.
It was hard at times to understand.
Uh-huh. But
he spoke Aegon's name.
You idiot!
He said he was the prince that was promised to unite the realm.
What? My father used those words? The prince that was promised?
That's... Mm-hmm.
Yes, he did.
Oh, Alicent, you...
Spoke to you of the Song of Ice and Fire.
She's like, huh?
It's a story about Aegon the Conqueror.
The Conqueror?
Oh. Uh-huh. Oh. We had a little misunderstanding. Oh dear. Oh no.
There's been a mistake.
There's been no mistake. Please.
Alicent, don't you dare. You said you were true.
A terrible war is looming.
You said you were true.
There's been no mistake.
Oh, but you know it now.
My father has gone from court. Colley's on the march, Aemon. You know what Aemon is? It's too late, Rhaenyra.
Alicent.
I mean, that's kind of true. It is absolutely too late, but, what is she gonna be like? Hey y'all, I made a mistake. Actually, this is all on a lie. It's all just oopsies. Well, what's she gonna do? All right, so that was episode 3, The Burning Mill. Hope you enjoyed my guest appearance co-star for about half the show there. Yeah, he misses me when I react sometimes, and he wants to be here, and then he's like, just kidding. Actually, I don't. So, such is the mind of a fur child. I thought that was a pretty good episode. We're moving things along. We're seeing that the chess pieces, as it were, are going on the offense. And despite the more peaceful and war-avoiding natures of Alicent and Rhaenyra, it seems like we're going there. I'm super glad that Rhaenyra and Alicent had that conversation. That was amazing. And finally, there's some resolution to what King Viserys said to Alicent on his deathbed, his final words, and how they were misunderstood. And like, you know, I mean, I think even amongst the best of people, what is Alicent gonna do? Like, realistically, what are her options? She shouldn't proceed aggressively, offensively to Rhaenyra, but I mean, what is she gonna do? Go to the court and be like, hey, I was wrong. No, actions have been set in motion, and I don't know how she, I mean, she should allow Rhaenyra, in my opinion, to take the rightful claim to her throne, but how does she go about doing that realistically, pragmatically, all that stuff. So I'm sure we're gonna progress further along those lines into the next episode. I assume things are only gonna escalate. The dragons are out, forces are mounting, so I guess it gets bloodier from here, right? Eee. Yeah, maybe. We shall see. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching along with me and my co-star there. And if you want to see the full-length react, I upload those to Patreon. If you want to follow me on my other social media stuff, all that info is in the description below. So I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.